Hello, everyone. Um, I came across something unique today, and I thought I wish to share a little bit about what happened. Um, we have a winter storm warning that I got an email from the governor, the mayor, whoever, saying, "Hey, we got a winter warning. Please be advised." Now, one of the things about living in a city is most city slickers don't know how to drive in substantial weather like heavy rains or snow, ice, that. So their sporadic insurance claims go through the roof, or people just stay home scared of 2 to 4 inches of snow, which is fine for me because coming from Wisconsin, we definitely know how to drive in weather. Um, my dad taught me how to drive a Subaru STI manual back in 2007 um, on the ice, right on the frozen lake. Taught me how to transition from first to second and all the other shifts. And honestly, it's probably one of the best ways of driving because you learn, and unless you got a lot of snow drift or hazardous things within the frozen lake, you're not going to run into anything. Hopefully, no one. Besides of that, I decided I needed to go grocery shopping, and I wanted to make sure I do it before the storm gets worse. Of course, 4 inches is like laughable. But either way, I want to do it before everyone closes. Because being in the city, people like to close early due to weather conditions. The roads weren't wet or anything. It was a nice, easy drive. Totally forgot to get groceries when something happened. I opened the door to head out, and all I heard was one little rambunctious meow. I'm like, son of a bitch. These because there's a colony of feral cats that live under our buildings, and it's you know getting close to the end of winter, but it's going to be 20 degrees throughout the week, so it's going to be super cold and icy. And it just snowed and rained a little bit, so it's going to be all ice. And I'm used to seeing the older cats, uh, we were told not to feed cats because it just attracts them and makes hazardous situations worse. Um, but when I looked at this one, it was a tabby, and I just realized that this little rambunctious cat is a kitten. Um, at first glance, it looked like it was about 1 years old. But this cat, because I stayed right where I'm at, I know the weather conditions, and I'm not gonna, as much as I hate it, um, because having feral cats and I'm already a owner of uh, a stray, um, because they can carry diseases. Cats are very renowned to have severe contagious diseases that can spread among each other, like AIDS, through just drinking water. So one of the most important things about having cats is if either of them have any type of conditions that can spread sicknesses through litter boxes or food dishes, you need to keep them separated. It's advised not to have one cat or to have them uh, strictly on a diet where one eats, you take away its food or water dish, and you allow another one. But those type of situations, you're better off having an outdoor cat, and in the city there's no such thing. Um, so one of the things that I did was I just sat there, you know, did a little pss, 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 see if the cat would come in. The kitten hesitated, but It kept on coming closer. It didn't stop. And when a kitten comes to you and almost directly to you, it means it needs help. Um, and one of the situations when it comes down to this is safety. It knows humans are safe, a lot safer than its own siblings or other feral cats. Older cats, they tend to be more cautious, and unless they're really, in pain or just desperate, they tend to not come to you directly, or they'll just stay there or skitter off because of just being afraid. Um, but this one ran right up to me and it grabbed my leg and everything. And how things work where you get picked, not the other way around. But I'm a little bit more harder to what do you call it? Uh, Fall for a cat because I fostered a lot of them. I helped a local community animal shelter. So I definitely know what I'm getting myself into. I also already having cat already has supplies for taking care of this until tomorrow, which I plan on bringing in the cat to the animal shelter. It's a no-kill shelter. And kittens, you'll never be able to get adoption with a kitten because they're always adopted like within the first minute. I swear, old crazy cat ladies have the website on refresh every minute just to see if there's a kitten. Um, but I plan on taking this cat to this local animal shelter, get it checked over, see what the process is that needs to be done. Um, and I'm going to go and I mean, I'm old. I'm like 36. I already have a 6-year-old cat that I just adopted a couple of months ago. And kittens are really fun. They're enjoyable. But I got a lot of not kitten safe materials like a computer, dozens of cords running all around. And if they chew on it, I'm gonna take the cat to the Chinaman and we're gonna go ahead and have a little uh, kitty broccoli. So it's one of those things where I do have patience. I don't have the finances to cat proof everything. Um, Nor do I want to put up all the effort. So I'll probably just surrender this cat, although it's not even mine, um, and allow it get taken care of. Now, and I already posted this stuff to some of my family members and friends, and they're like, "Oh, well, you should keep the cat because you need it." I don't need it. The cat needs a family that is going to be able to have the patience and love to take care of it. Meatloaf, my older cat, he's more, relaxed. He's overweight because he was surrendered by another owner who apparently just enjoyed having a fat cat. At 16 pounds, he was at like probably 18, 19 pounds. Now he got a little bit of a flab. But I wanted to let you guys know that when you come across a situation like this, you gotta be aware of the cat situation. Pharaohs have severe anxiety. They also carry diseases. Um, they're also they get separation anxiety. So if a kitten comes to you and you feed it and you give it water, it sees you as its only source of safety, and you'll always, always fail to rebuke these feelings that this kitten gives. It's unconditional love. All animals give this. Either it's before they eat you, like a lion, because they love you for your meat, or it's like this situation a kitten, a dog, once it feels it's safe and just like, alrighty, please let this be my home, you know. you had to make that responsible decision. Is this something I can do? Cats are really low maintenance when it comes down to a lot of stuff, but they get in so much trouble. They're like raccoons, they'll get into everything. They're worse than dogs at a lot of stuff because they can get into things that dogs can't reach. But right now I have this fine young lady, um, just meowing away in my bathroom because Meatloaf, I need to keep Meatloaf safe from any chances of contagious diseases. Um, also, one of the things you'll notice, and you'll see in the video that I have here, how that can behave compared to a domesticated non-feral cat. Um, you'll notice how she drinks, but she's always looking, compared to most of your cats that'll just look at the food or the water and just enjoy it. I would want to keep this cat, but at the same time, I had to pay a $300 animal deposit per animal. And if there's any damages or whatever, it goes out of my security deposit. And I can't afford that when I just gotten laid off due to losing a military contract and still recovering from a broken neck. So financially, I had to be responsible enough to not have this cat. It's going to be hard because I do love kittens and I always want a playmate for Meatloaf, but this cat's only like 4 months old. It's starved, it needs medical attention, and it needs to be in a place where it's going to receive all of its love from children and family that has the time. Once I get another job, I'm going to be focusing on doing a lot of heavy work. And a cat that has anxiety and separation issues is going to destroy your home unless you have it in a kennel. So it's one of those things where you need to be careful. You need to be aware of how cats behave because they're not ones to show emotions because it's a safety issue. If a predator sees a cat distressed in a way and it shows its emotions, it's food. That's why cats have a tendency of just hiding their feelings. It's a lot harder for kittens, but it's one of those things where you'll just have to, you know, figure out on your own. So I'm going to leave it with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Um, and with that, have a nice day and a nice week.